So I've got a story about David Tennant, right, and me, and the Predator, right, and this is the story. We were not clipped in a lift when I went to Sci-Fi TV in Carnaby Street, and I got in a lift with you, right? So I got in a box with you to go up to the next floor to get to the Sci-Fi TV people because I was doing consultancy there, right? So on the way up in that lift, right? Because that was a box, right? And someone's trying to take the TARDIS away from the way of whatever that is, right? And I can see the chains of that, right? And David Tennant, you are this Archon that you talk to with the wings. It's an Archon, okay? It's not true, okay? So you're talking to somebody that's winged. That's not true. That's going in and out of you, right? So you can either be that or that. That's not your reality, okay? That's a dream. Okay, that's not true. Okay, so you come out of that reality because you're not. That's not a true reality for you. Okay, that's a dream. Okay, so you go back to where you are dreaming. Okay, and you feel the cool air of the cryo, right? So we can talk to each other in the cryo. So I go to your eyes, right? I'm talking to you in your eyes, right? So you can hear me quite loud now, right? Can you hear me louder? Right. So I know where you are. You're there. Right. So I know where you are, so they can know where you are, right? So I think there's a Tower of Doctor Who's, you see, and I think they're using that to try and steal the TARDIS and make it dark. So I think this was Nazi Bell technology that started that. So that's before Doctor Who we even knew, right? So they turned a bell into a box. So there's cast iron. So that's a telephone box. That's the Matrix, right? So what I see is a pattern, a pod over the lift that we don't know about, that we do now, that causes four rainbow corners, right? Because it's a sphere over the box of that, right? And that's the box in the middle of that decode we did the other day, right? I think this is the box, okay? So it's a bad box of a TARDIS, right? And they're stealing that, so they can't have that. So we make sure that we defend the star disk energy, which is the TARDIS in the middle, right? So we've got to get the star disk out of the TARDIS, right? And Doctor Who's going to help. And what we see is a chain from the first Doctor Who, because he would have probably been the real reflection of what it was, right? The first Doctor Who was Tom Pertwee, right? So Tom Pertwee, we've got the name Tom, we've got we, and we've got Pert. Now, he, I think, came across a big black thing with a big eye. Do you remember that? Right? So that was his experience, right? And then, did we go extinct? Right? So that story is the first story, okay? So after that story, there's just a load of nonsense. So I think this black thing with one eye, Cyclops maybe, or Vision, needs to go down so that black symbiont energy is not here. And we don't want that. Right? So this pod, I think it links to a method of human focus of watching Sigourney Weaver get trapped in a pod with that alien in a bag, right? Right, so if you cut that, that pod comes off that box. So we've not got a predator with us, David Tennant, right? So we get out of that, right? So that's gone, right? And those four corners of rainbow come back into the middle, and the dark that was pushing out the rainbow to hold four corners has gone away, and the rainbow comes back into the middle, the true rainbow of nature, and we've got a bridge, right? Hopefully. Okay, thank you.